Welcome back to this hobby of ours. I am still in L to the A, Los Angeles. What up?
What up?
What up? All right, talking about just one watch. If you could only have just one watch, which watch would you have? And in the running, in the offering today is Mrs. G Money's Datejust. What do you think about this watch, G Money? You
It's
bought
good.
it
I did buy it.
against my wishes.
That's the only way I like to roll.
It is funny how contrarian he is.
Yeah.
But you know, each to his own.
But it worked out.
It did work out. It's a good looking piece.
Yeah.
Silver dial.
Silver dial.
Roundabout birthday year.
Birthday year.
We won't say what year that is.
No, it's
Protect the lives of the innocent.
Yeah. It may have been polished because it's in like pretty good shape.
Let's do the stretch test.
Yeah.
All right, stretch, kick, stretch.
So it's got stretch, but it doesn't have any scratches. So I'm assuming it must have been
I
polished.
may have had a mild polish. I don't
Yeah.
see. It's not egregious.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
No, I'm actually really happy with it. Although I don't know. I got it and I thought like I would want one.
After having got it.
No.
I mean, you
before
got
I
it and anticipated
And then I thought like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to buy one
for yourself.
for myself. And then I took ownership of this one. And I was like, I don't know.
More like stewardship.
Well, sure, but
Yeah.
I did pay hard-earned money for it, so.
Top dollar, which was against my.
It wasn't that top dollar. It was,
well,
it was
okay.
reasonable at the time.
Oh, all right.
I think the prices have kind of come down a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't been tracking them lately. That was the last DJ I hunted. Was when you and I were hunting that one.
I recently looked up what I
okay.
paid, and it was like they're about this going for the same.
Okay, let's jump into it. You know, we have the 4 criteria for the just one watch. Validation, timelessness. Is this design going to stand the test of time? And you went.
I say 9.
9 is a strong number. I went 10. I think that this has been around for 50 plus years-ish already. I think it's one of the models that actually defines timelessness in the piece. It's had some minor changes over the years, very, very minor,
Yeah.
but pretty gorgeous. So I went 10.
I think they'll always. I mean, the only reason I didn't say 10 is I don't know. 10 seems pretty high. It just seems.
What is the maximum number it can get?
It is the maximum it can get, and that's just kind of saying like, could it be more timeless? Probably. I do think like. I think it'll always be popular. It will not go out of style.
I think you just redefined timeless.
You-
You want to change that score to 10? Or you
No,
still
I
go
don't.
with 9?
Because I still think like there could be. I don't know. It just seems. It is probably the most popular luxury watch.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
Certainly in top 3. All right, sportiness. Generally defined as whether or not you could get pushed into a pool at a hotel by a drunken Yahoo and come out with your watch still working. Would you give it on the sporty scale?
I say 6 because it will. I mean, it's
6.
6 and maybe 7, but
Well, which is it?
I don't know. So I don't generally think of things as sporty if they have any kind of fluting.
Fluting.
Yeah.
Well, that is the engine turned.
Well,
but
no, I know, but I mean
Yeah.
the vast majority
any
of them.
you mean like panache?
Yeah.
Well, for me, I think that I went 8 because fundamentally the Datejust is meant to be. Now, I'm not talking about vintage pieces, talking about modern. They're meant to go just like the Aquaterra, water and land. In fact, I need to get my hands on an Aquaterra and float that one into the mix. But it's meant to go from boardroom to ballroom to, I can't think of a swimming pool or ocean thing that begins with B. But the point is you should be able to take it swimming as well. So I went 8. Are you staying at 6? That's your,
For sporty,
yeah.
6 or 7. 7. We'll give it 7.
All right, moving to 7. Not that I'm trying to upsell him.
No.
But, so in that vein, and quite a bit contrarian, dressiness. Dress factor.
Yeah.
A moment ago you said it was is the #1 dress watch design or something?
No, I said luxury watch.
Luxury watch, okay. So how do you rate it as a dressy factor?
I think I said the most popular luxury watch.
C'est possible, we'll watch the playback.
Yeah. But 8, I would say.
8.
Because it's rather dressy. It fits under, a cuff well.
Okay? What watch would get a 10 for dressiness from you? By the way, I went 10 on dressy. That's why I'm grilling my boy.
I mean, I'd say the Reverso is probably.
Reverso is definitely a 10.
Yeah.
I think you should go at least 9 on this. I think this qualifies as voter tampering.
Yeah, I mean.
A moment ago, you negged it for being sporty because it was too dressy.
No, I just there's something in between.
Yeah.
There's something in between.
Okay.
Sporty and dressy. And
The balance.
Yeah.
Well, that fits under a cuff.
No, and I'm saying it's great and it's a fantastic all-around watch, but it is an all-around watch. It's not specifically a dress watch.
I don't think he watches some of the episodes on my channel. I guess the just one watch concept has escaped my brain.
No, I get that, but I mean, if you're saying you're trying to classify it as dressy, and it's like, well, it is dressy-ish. Yeah. Does it go with a suit? Yeah, it goes with a suit.
I have what I need. I have my answer.
I'll stop talking.
No, just playing, brother.
Yeah.
I am surprised you went 8. I would have figured you'd have gone 9, but it's okay. It's your just one watch.
8's pretty good. What's wrong with 8? A solid B.
Solid B. I'm telling the ghost of Hans Wilsdorf, you'd said so. Moving forward, satisfaction. How satisfied would you be with it if it was your only watch and you weren't allowed to buy others?
I think you could get some distance out of it.
Certainly.
I mean, I honestly, as far as just one watch, if you had to live with it, like,
well, throw a score on it. What score would you
7.
give? 7?
Yeah. I mean, and that's maybe, there's some personal bias there.
A little bit. Well, I scored it lower. I scored it as a 6.
See,
because for me, as much as I like it,
yeah,
it's not going to keep me from buying additional watches.
Right,
So
right.
You're at 31. I'm at 34. Just to tally the scores so you can play at home. But yeah, let me dig. Great watch. It could very well be a one watch collection.
I
Shout
think
out
very
to Kurt.
very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I could picture reaching for this and wearing this every day. Maybe I need to amend my score.
I think you do.
All right, I need to change my score. I'm going up to 7. I'm talking myself. I'm impacting my own vote.
Yeah.
So you're at 31. I'm at 35. Yeah, I guess a lot of it's going to depend on what dial you go with, because yes, love me some Jubilee, but I would want to wear straps as well. And I think if you get the right dial that can, go black strap, brown strap, blue strap, whatever, tan. I don't know, the silver dial.
Well, the silver dial is, the silver dial is dressier. Like,
Okay.
if you have I don't know, if you had a blue one, or if you had a,
Obsidian black, I love that obsidian black.
I mean, but depending on the dial color, it could impact the dressiness score as well.
Interesting.
Whereas like silver or black is pretty.
Champagne dial.
Yeah. But, and also like if you got it, I guess you get it. If you got it in gold, it would be the El Presidente, or the El Jefe.
No, they make Datejust in
Oh, they do
solid
make it in
gold.
solid. Okay, so like, I don't know. See, like that. If you got one in solid gold, is it dressy? I wouldn't say it's
blinged.
It's bling, but I don't know if it's dressy.
I think that the solid gold case with the Buckley dial, Roman numerals, gorgeous.
Well, and I guess that's kind of just my point. Is like there's so many variations of the Datejust.
There's a Datejust for you. There's a Datejust for everyone.
Yeah. So I think that it could be dressy.
Yeah.
Like it could be a 10.
It is a 10.
But if you get one with a different dial,
it might knock it down.
It might not be.
I think justifiably, a lot of people chase a Datejust as their birth year watch, and as I've gotten on in collecting, I've gotten away from the importance of that notion. Probably because of Paul Thorpe and some of the things he's said about, and I think others have said it as well, where it's better to go after condition than something with poor condition with papers. You'd rather have a good condition watch. And instead of having the watch that's exactly from your birth year, maybe something close within plus or minus year, if it's in excellent condition. But this is one of the more popular watches people hunt for the birth years, the Datejust birth year.
I think that's the best way to get a Datejust.
Yeah.
Still, I understand why he would say that, but I still think it's...
I still think it's okay as well.
I would not buy one unless it was around my birth year.
Yeah. Why is that though? What is the nuance of it that makes us feel that way? Because I feel the exact same way as you do, even though there's validity to what the others have said, whereas don't focus on it. There is some kind of charm to it. I love the idea of having a watch that's been around as long as I have, even though we weren't together the whole time.
Sure.
There's something about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's one of the most iconic watches of all time.
Yeah.
And I would, more so than many of the Rolexes and Omegas, I think.
Yeah.
Like everybody's orthodontist had one of these. But yeah, it's a great watch. It does a lot of things very well.
I can't get a birth year watch version of this because it would be the sundial one.
No?
So sundial joke. But don't boom, shh, I'm here all week, try the veal. But no, my birth year watch for this would be pre-quickset, unfortunately, and I don't like the non-quickset.
Dating yourself.
I am dating myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, the very first Datejust. I'm vampire, I've been around. Yeah, no, I get why people do it, and I'm happy to do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than the whole quickset business.
That's just a personal problem.
That is a personal problem. Okay.
So,
all right. Well, I think we've covered it. You're at 31. I'm at 35, and I think what we're saying here is it's a pretty good just one watch.